All right, so we obviously had to talk about this, especially with our man Shapel here. Everybody,
what are you gonna bring up? We gotta hear from the source.
What happened to Dave Chappelle this week? Huh? Everybody see that motherfucker?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Oh, but you know what's funny though? I just saw the photos of the dude
and what he looks like.
And his arms like this. He has a lump on his
insane.
He got jacked up. Fucking hilarious.
You mean this fucker right here?
Oh my god!
Look at this. This fool look like he's bone breaking, like about to start dancing.
Just fucking.
Is that Chappelle's security? Like his security took care of him afterwards?
I think everybody.
There's like 30 dudes.
Yeah, there was so many. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx and like Busta Rhymes, everybody.
They were all there too?
Yeah.
So they all jumped his ass?
Oh, did you see the all-star jumping, huh?
Yeah, that's what I said. Star-studded jump, dog.
There's a funny ass tweet that was like, "Who's the security guard? Batman?"
Robert Pattinson. How are you gonna get handcuffed with a broken arm?
Bro, the fact that they still handcuffed him with that arm, it's like, bro, at least get my good arm. You want to do this one?
Well, dude, even if you didn't handcuff him, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's like, what do you want me? You think I'm gonna yank?
So the man who attacked Dave Chappelle on stage is actually charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
Did he have a gun on him?
It was a gun that shoots knives.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think it's a.
Is that a joke? Is that a
pocket
gag
knife?
gift?
But the handle looks like a
It
gun.
looks like a revolver, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a gun?
No, it's not a
I heard
gun.
it was a knife, but there was something up. Yeah. It was a
Oh, so it just opened.
It's like a
Yeah,
prank.
yeah, yeah.
It looks like a prank knife.
Because I read it was he was armed
Yeah,
with a
right.
gun and a knife. So I was like,
I think that's what
How
that
come
is.
this is the picture of it? Then you're like, oh, it just folds into the gun.
Yeah, like a little Final Fantasy weapon.
Yeah, what the fuck? What a nerd.
beat that dude's fucking ass.
Fucking.
Is that a cloud stripe?
Yeah, right, what?
That fool got that shit at a fucking Oz, dude. Like a Hot Topic knife.
The world's worst fucking spy shop ever. It's like, oh shit, that's a threat. Oh wait, oh okay.
So the man who attacked Dave Chappelle on stage during a stand-up has been charged with assault with a deadly weapon. Chappelle was performing at the Hollywood Bowl in LA on Tuesday, May 3rd, as part of a Netflix is a Joke, the festival. And as the show was ending, he was attacked by a 23-year-old man who has since been named Isaiah Lee by the LAPD.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's his rapper name though?
Yeah, because he's a rapper. He's a rapper.
Oh, he's a rapper?
really?
Yeah, he wrote
Oh,
a.
you thought I was being?
He wrote a song about Dave Chappelle or something.
No fucking
Like a diss track?
I don't know if it's a diss track.
I need to look this up now. Hold on.
So is that considered a hate crime then? Like he's been hating Dave Chappelle?
I don't know.
Oh, is it a love crime?
Diss track, dude.
Oh, love crime.
Because you know, is it because he loved him so much he wanted to tackle him with a hug?
It's considered a promotional move as well.
Yeah.
Imagine he's fucking chucking his CD out.
I know. It's like,
My man, you like hip hop? You like hip hop? You like hip hop? That's what it was, bro. He was trying to give him.
He's trying to put the headphones on Chappelle.
I got that fire. I got that fire.
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
You like hip hop?
He should have just put a QR
He does
code.
like hip hop, bro.
does.
He's a big fan.
He should just put a QR code on his head while he's being arrested. That's all you gotta do. Get a tattoo right here. Just scan it.
And did this dude attend the show by himself? Did they say anything?
That guy for sure went by himself.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he
He
did.
went with a bunch of people and they didn't know.
Gun knife. Yeah, they don't have very many people around.
Attacked him, gun knife.
If somebody was with him, they're never gonna own it for the rest of their life.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't seen Isaiah in years.
Isaiah Lee.
Isaiah Lee? Oh, I remember that too. Yeah, he was the.
I think his name's like No Name Trapper or something.
That's his rap name.
I think it is. yeah.
No Name Trapper?
No Name Trapper,
And apparently
maybe?
he had recorded a song about Dave Chappelle 2 years before this recent attack. So
About attacking him at the Hollywood Bowl 2 years later.
Wow.
Imagine. He's just an oracle.
So that's like early COVID days, huh?
Yeah.
So he was like,
Why did he attack him? Was it?
I want to know motive.
No motive yet.
Anyone said yet?
Yeah, they don't know yet.
Oh.
not sure, but I think Dave made a joke. He like totally doubled down on the fact that he's getting a lot of hate for like transphobia type stuff. And then I think he called him a trans man. He's like, that must be a trans man. Or
Oh
something like
yeah.
that.
Jokes, did he really?
Yeah. And then Chris Rock comes on and is like, was that Will Smith?
Yeah.
You're still Bart's joke, dude.
They did steal Bart's joke.
You did? Oh damn.
Bart texted it to him.
I was like, that was my joke.
He's all defeated now. He's like,
Bart's joke was fuck white people
That's a good one.
and then Will Smith.
Hey, And Will Smith.
Word for word, that's it. Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. You gotta have the 3 dots.
You know what was really dope though to see in like the aftermath footage and stuff when Jamie Foxx was there and then Dave was playing it off like really professional. He was pissed and he was saying stuff, but at the same time he was like, "Yo, Jamie Foxx here, come here, Jamie Foxx." Right? He's like, "Give it up for the Fox, everybody." And then Jamie Foxx grabs the mic and he's literally saying like, "Yo, everybody, we need to take care of this. This man is a genius. We all need to make sure." You know what I mean? And he's just talking about. When you hear people like talking about Dave as like the GOAT, like that's just so powerful.
Other geniuses talking about this genius.
Yeah.
Or even Chris Rock being there in the audience and coming up and making the jokes. Like Chris Rock was also the GOAT like back in his day, you know? But for all of them to be able to praise one guy and be like, this dude's the genius.
What's crazy is Dave Chappelle's not even 50 yet.
Wow.
Is he really?
He's 48.
Wow.
But the wisdom, dude. You know, I was at a diner the other day, and there was a table full of like old Mexican folks, right? And then they're like talking about Dave Chappelle, and then they're like, you know, I know he's controversial and everything, but like, I don't agree with everything that he says, but he's saying what we all thinking.
That's why everyone fucks with him.
Yeah,
that's why everyone loves him.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, everyone loves Dave, because I think like there's just so many weird things that are happening in media and like society that no one wants to talk about.
Yeah, well, no one wants to talk because like if you have an opinion about anything, like within more so within recent, you're just so scolded for it. And it's like you're the scum. You're like made to be like the scum of the earth because you have a different opinion on
Just
something.
asking a question.
And it's insane that like we live that way because and it's like why, you know, like I mean. We all have social media and we have all this shit and, you know, we put all our things out there online and it's open for people to comment and say the things that they say. You get great comments and then you get comments where people talk shit. And it's like, well, yeah, they're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Part of the game.
It's part of the fucking game. But that's just what it is. Like, I don't get mad at those people who are talking shit about me. One, they don't know me. I don't fucking know them motherfuckers. I didn't know they existed. But I mean, hey, whatever. Like, I mean, okay, that's what you said.
But should we go like, oh, this person should never work a day in their life ever again?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Never get any jobs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to go like deeper into their profile and be like, yo, whatever job you work at, I'm fucking. You know,
let's cancel.
I'm sending this to your fucking boss. Or I don't care. I don't want to go. That's exhausting.
Yeah.
Now, pre-anger management, Chappelle. Now listen, I beat that motherfucker.
I'm coming to your house.
Man? Where's your house?
But even that's more honorable. I think like if you don't like someone, just challenge them and fucking fight. And that to me is more real than like
that is real.
Hiding behind
The noble warrior, I love that.
I know, right?
But what a lot of people do now is just hide. They have like fake accounts. They'll come and like try to ruin your life. They'll fucking tell your bosses or whatever. You know, and they try to make these attacks on you. And it's like, if you don't like someone, find a way to confront them.
Well, that's the best part about Dave Chappelle too, because we all like we're talking about. It's like, man, all right, I got some shit to say. All right, I'm gonna let Dave Chappelle come up here and say it. You know what I mean? And then, so then, now what I want to do, what I really want to do, is I want to be like, hey, Anthony, I'm about to I want to fuck you up real bad. And I'm gonna let Dave Chappelle come do it. Come on, Dave.
And here he is, everybody. Dave Chappelle. We got him here right now. But yo, it is insane to just, you know, I mean, fuck it. Let a person say something. I mean, there's probably people that fucking hate every single one of us, but it's like, all right, whatever. I'm not gonna fucking. I don't want to fucking defeat you in any way, you know, because you're already a bitch to me in my mind. But
Time.
you know, already.
It's just a wild world we live in when people are trying to attack comedians like that.
For doing their job.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to do social commentary. They're supposed to like
Poke fun at things.
They're supposed to.
I
Yeah.
always explain it to people. I was like, we're not up there to say the correct thing. Cause then that doesn't make it comedy. It's like a fucking, you know, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like the funny part is saying it in a twisted way that most people would think, but also don't take it that serious.
But isn't late night comedy killing it right now?
Who's your favorite monologue?
Doesn't that kind of disrupt everything you just said? Because like Kimmel's killing it and fucking Colbert's killing it. I mean, think about that last joke that they just told. Like, it was fucking great. You know? Like I clapped really hard for it.
They make dad jokes seem edgy, dude.
I know, but it's insane, man. Because that's the art of comedy, is the fact that you could say, take this topic or whatever the case may be, and what most people would think about it, you have this different perspective of it, and to be able to say it in a funny way, that's like the art of comedy. And that's why comedy's so hard, because your brain has to think in a way where you really have to step outside the box of what majority people are thinking of a situation, and look at it and go, oh, that's funny.
Or even step out of your own box sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have your own personal beliefs, but for the sake of comedy, you're trying to expand your mind and try to change the perspective on things. But then I think nowadays, people have so much Asperger's, they think that whatever you say is exactly how you believe, rather than playing with concepts. Yeah, they take it so literally.
Well, yeah, because there's satire, there's like, being just absurd. There's like different styles of comedy, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes you're playing a character, like you're playing the racist because it's funny to laugh at racists, not that you actually believe.
Because it's ridiculous.
And you're saying these things.
Exactly. Yeah. So I do this joke. I do this joke about. Because I was adopted into a white family in my teens, and I do this joke, and my adopted father was a little dude, and I do this joke about like beating him up, but I did not beat him up, right? And so I had filmed this set, and I did that joke, and someone left a comment and was like, "Oh my God, like these people gave you a second chance at life."
My God.
They were like, you're a toxic person for this. I can't believe, you would do that to you.
You just admitted to assault.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, but the funny part is just that he's a little dude, and I was bigger than him, and I still am bigger than him. And I was bigger than him like at 16 years old, and it's just funny to think of a 16-year-old beating up a guy that took him in, to help him, with life. That's the funny part of it.
There's still people watching this video like, that's not funny.
That's how dare you.
I think the funniest thing that's happening right now, like I get the whole like sensitive stuff about religion, politics, all that stuff, right? But when it comes to your own trauma,
I'm like, it's just my life.
We don't have the right. They don't give us the right to fucking joke about our own trauma. They're like, you should never laugh about that. You should never joke about abuse. And it's like, motherfucker, it's my story.
It's my story. It has nothing to do with you.
It if I want to.
Well, be boring with your own family.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But now there's this whole idea of like, you have to express yourself in one way. Like if you're going through something.
The right way.
Yeah, the right way. They're like, oh, I went through this traumatic time, and now this is how I feel, and let's all cry together. And it's like,
but not everybody thinks that way. Like
comics cope a different way.
That's what I'm saying. And I tell people, because I have like such a crazy fucking story, and I go, I'm not sad. I'm not sad about my fucking way, because it already happened. I was like, what do you want me to do? That's how I think of it. Like there's literally nothing I can do about something that already fucking happened.
Yeah. But why would you joke about trauma? Why would you do that?
You should never.
He just knows that, like, hey.
Because I just recently found out that my mom has cancer, and I must have done so many like I'm betting against my mom jokes. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, I live in Vegas. I can make money off of this. Like,
What's the line on that?
What's the line? How do I bet both sides? How do I win? Right? Or even like,
what's the spread on this shit?
Yeah, also that's for you to have. Like that's how I think of it. Like, when I talk about my life and my adopted folks or any situation of me, because majority of my comedy is about my life and how I grew up and just what it's all about me. So it's like, if you get offended about something of my life, you can eat a dick. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't have anything to do with you. And I want to reply to these people, but it's like, I would exhaust myself.
Oh, yeah.
Even.
No, it's even copy paste. You could eat a dick. You could eat a dick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can eat a dick. Eat a dick. I have to say. I should have said, I'll beat your ass too. That's what I should have said to that version.